So I just bought a duplex with my fiance, and today I'm on site for the first time since we closed and just getting together a little bit of a scope of work of what I want to do as far as renovations go. There's not a ton of work. It's mostly cosmetic, nothing major, but the biggest things that I want to do, we're gonna redo the floors throughout, put some LVP down, tear up the carpet. There's old LVP in the basement and in the bathrooms. So we're gonna do new floors. We're gonna repaint the entire place, of course. And depending on the asbestos test for the popcorn ceiling, we may or may not remove the popcorn ceiling, which is on the entire upper floor. And also depending on that situation, I'm going to be putting in either recessed can lighting or flush mount LED lighting in the main living areas. Beyond that, we're gonna be refinishing the kitchen cabinets. I believe we're gonna be able to leave the old ones there and just kind of repaint them, do some touch-ups, and then resurface the counter, but we will see on that one. Hopefully I don't have to replace the whole thing. But anyway, I'm bringing you along today just to give you a tour of the place before we get started. I'm hoping to document as much of this renovation process as possible, and so I want to make sure I get good before footage so that we can do some before and after comparisons, because I love seeing that stuff in YouTube videos and pictures. So I figured I might as well do my project since I'm going to be putting a decent amount of work into this place. I have no idea how this is going to go. I've done some home renovations before when I was in college working for a wood shop, and I have a pretty decent amount of experience doing finish work, cosmetic work like painting and flooring, and I can do fixtures and all that jazz. But this project is going to put all of my knowledge and experience to the test. So we'll see how it goes. I'd love for you to join me on this journey. This is officially part one of the duplex renovation project. So thanks for tuning in. Let's get to that tour.
Okay, so starting from the outside, the exterior, which didn't really need a lot of work. They just repainted this like a couple years ago, right before we bought it. So not a whole lot of work. It's on a quiet cul-de-sac street, which is super nice, next to an empty lot. And anyway, this is inspection day when I'm filming this, so there's snow on the ground. It's actually May at the time of recording this, and this voiceover, and this video is from December or January. We bought it the end of 2023 in December. So anyway, we're going to take you on a tour. There are two sides of the duplex. We bought the whole thing. We're going to flip both sides, but rent out one side and live in the other. So this first side is the side that we are living in now. We just moved in like a couple weeks ago. But anyway, this is the one we're going to technically start with, because the previous owner actually rented back from us for a couple weeks after we bought it. So we'll show you this side first. Carpet throughout, LVP in the basement, and bathrooms, tile in the kitchen on this side. And that's actually kind of reverse of what's on the other side. There's tile in the bathrooms and LVP, or laminate actually, in the kitchen on the other side. You'll see that in a little bit. So basically two living areas, a kitchen, and a big, nice, sizable deck with a privacy fence all around the yard. It's a huge yard. We're on like a third of an acre. The deck and yard are combined. Eventually we'll have a fence that goes through the yard and a privacy fence on the deck as well. But we're pushing all the exterior stuff till later at this point, because we just wanted to get them livable and rentable as soon as possible on the insides. So each side is 2-bed, 1.5 baths. And the lighting throughout the property is subpar. There's these little closet lights. You see that over there? That's the only light in the bedrooms, and they're all the same. And in the living rooms, there's no lights on the ceiling. So poor lights all throughout the house. The vanity is going to be replaced here in this bathroom. Toilets are going to be replaced. Flooring's replaced throughout. Trim replaced throughout. The shower's actually going to stay. This is the second bedroom, smaller of the two, just slightly. And this will be my office where I'm actually sitting right now, recording this voiceover. And the shared driveway on onto the next one. This is the rental side, the left side of the unit, also carpeted throughout, as you can see. And this side kind of had like a scent of animals when you walked in. I was really concerned about it, but we were able to get rid of it. So I think this side was also a little bit more worn out. Nicer appliances, but just a little bit more wear on it, because I think this is where the homeowner that sold it to us lived prior to us purchasing it. And the other side was vacant, I guess, for a while. And so anyway, similar mirror image to the other side, just a little bit dirtier on this side. How to do a little more cleanup. Their bathroom vanity is going to stay, and so is the tile on the floor, because tile is just a little bit more of a pain to remove, but we will replace all the other floors. There's that weird like headboard decal behind the bed. It's super interesting. Some more tile here. Fireplace that doesn't work. A half bath. All of this stuff will get redone. The vanity will stay, but we'll redo it a little bit. And poor lighting here. The one thing that is better on their side is the garage. They have this built-in shelving, which is really nice, and it's just a little bit more equipped with outlets. And I guess that's the end of the video, so stay tuned for demolition next time. Okay, see ya.